Um, I'm actually gonna see. So I just hit go live because it's now daylight. But I'm curious to see if I have it set up to where your sound would go through. Oh no, it should because Nikki's sound goes through. So we're good when she talks. Um, and they're like, yeah, so like this was like the steps that was all supposed to take. Da da da. Go here, go there. Bam, 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 bam. And he's like, so that's so yes, he was supposed to lose, and the streak was supposed to come to end that night. And it's like, oh, okay. And then Paul Heyman goes, but I'll do you one better. For those conspiracy theorists out there, those people who love a good conspiracy, what if, he's like, there's only 5 people who knew the outcome of the match. McMahon, Taker, Brock Lesnar, the ref, myself. He's like, I'll give you one for the conspiracy theorists. What if I told you that Taker was actually supposed to win that match, and Brock Lesnar decided halfway through it, no, I'm winning it.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck you. I'm taking this shit home.
Said,
What are you gonna do? Stop him? Yeah,
he's like, do
okay.
you really think a Undertaker at his age versus a prime Brock Lesnar, do you really think he could have stopped him?
Yeah, nope.
Which,
Not happening, bud.
I mean, he's like, again, he goes, again, I'm just saying this for fun. I'm just saying this for fun, but like you can kind of tell, like, he might be telling the truth right now.
You're right.
Like,
You just don't want to get in trouble.
He's just, he's like, I'm just saying this for fun. But like, like, what if Lesnar just decides, you know what? I'm gonna blast this dude a couple times. I'm gonna get him concussed. I'm gonna drop him on his head.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna pin him to the ground and hold him where he can't kick out. I'm gonna get him so concussed that he doesn't know that he's supposed to kick out, and I'm gonna take it from him. Oh, hey, just a fun idea.
Right.
And everyone in the crowd's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, oh shit. Oh yeah, I can hear me on your YouTube there.
I have this thing set up. It's like an add-on. I have this thing set up in the streaming software, so it acts like an audio DAC, so you can put things to go through different channels, and that's all great. That's all fine and dandy. So I could technically listen to music while I'm playing, but the music won't go over the stream. I won't get copyright struck.
Oh, that's cool.
That's kind of the whole point. Oh, I'm getting that weird shadow bug that people are getting. You see how I don't know if you're watching the stream, but you see how the freaking grass is kind of freaking out?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, that I don't usually get that, but yeah, you see that freaking fog right there?
Fog? Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, that's really cool.
Yes, you can.
That looks like the area where we used to have our other base, huh?
This is the exact area where we had our other base.
I was gonna say, because I recognized the cove and the way it like slopes down into the water there in the trees.
This is the exact spot. Like I came over here and made a base on the spot specifically on my server to like test it out and check it out, and yeah, no, this is the spot.
Yeah, because it'd be the redwoods right across the way there.
Yep, this is where the beavers are. There's actually
Is that big ass hill still right here to your right? Like be up
volcano?
to your right. No, like it's just like a cliff, like right behind you. It'd be directly behind you now. But yeah, that's the volcano right there you're looking at. I was just wondering because that's where I like built my single player base was at. It was right there. Yeah, just right up the top of those palm trees. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Like so this is
badass.
legitimately
Looks way better though.
This
way
is
better.
legitimately double M for the map here. Like I haven't unlocked the top there. It's legit the same. There's up top right. There's Carnal Island at the top right. The bottom right is Herbivore Island.
Revamped everything.
Yeah, so they pretty much made they just upscaled them. They upscaled it. They did do small, tiny things a little bit. This area here is technically a little different, but it's so minor that you'd have to have a side-by-side comparison. So we have this cliff here that we built on, and back here there's another cliff on the official, like on Survival Evolved. This other cliff right here was a little bit lower, that shelf, and you could build on it as well. You still can. So, you know, they just did little things like that. But again, you go up to Metal Mountain where we used to have our other base, right where the Eagles were. It looks, I mean,
just like the same.
Exactly the same. See if I can get over this fog here.
Yeah, hopefully it looks, you know, as good as it does right there when it comes over to console.
So I don't specifically know what chip consoles use to display graphics. I know they have an AMD Ryzen processor, and they very well may have one of the AMD Ryzen processors that have a integrated processor to it. But I'm super intrigued to see how well it's gonna look as well. Like,
yeah, I'm super hopeful. You know, it looks as good as I'm watching right now on the stream here, dude. That shit looks fucking badass.
there's a way, but I don't know how. I forget how to do it. Volume. Unless I did it wrong. There's a. It's not even like a GM command. There's just a command that you can do to disable the fog and the clouds, so you could see
better.
so you could see the game better than just a bunch of fog. Even though the game does look good, I might be able to fly over the fog here.
So I think the fog adds to the game looking good.
Oh no,
you know?
it does add. Like, you'll see when it gets disabled, you'll see it actually looks pretty. The game looks actually pretty flat. The fog adds a lot of character to the game because the way the light works through the fog, it gives you that density.
And that shit just like dissipated almost hella quickly right underneath you. It's gone.
Yeah.
Cleared it hella quick.
So here's that Metal Mountain that we used to hang out at. And then our old base would have been somewhere, obviously, around
down
this
below
general
there.
area.
I do like how the shadows work as you're going down. The sun's behind you. It's getting darker and shit.
Yeah. This would have been right about where our base was.
Mm-hmm. Little flatland area.
Yeah. This is that fucking Rhino-Natha thing that I was telling you about. Let's see here. It's
the hell are you flying on? What is that, like a dragonfly looking thing? It looks cool.
Rhino-Natha. It's a big old bug.
Oh, is that what you? I thought you.
Maybe. Oh, I'm holding the wrong button. So you can pick up fucking big ass creatures with this thing.
Shit.
Like outside of Gigas.
Yeah, damn, it's like strong as fuck.
Yeah, like outside of Gigas, you can pick up almost everything. I don't think you could pick up a Bronto. Never tried.
Do they take fall damage when you drop them?
No.
Oh damn! Let's say, dude, that's like an OP way to just get meat. Just pick something up, take it up high, drop it, kill it.
So, oh, there's a Carno down there. So they added in this weird. Well, it's not a weird thing. They added in this new, like, collision kind of method. So they made it much more difficult to trap dinos. Because they have increased AI, so they're aware of their surroundings. There's ways that you can trick them, but they are more aware of their surroundings. I'm gonna fly over here where I have a base. I can show you. But because of that, because they're much more difficult to trap, you have to kind of resort back to the old school way of doing things, which is you just, like bear traps and kind of prey.
Track the shit out of them, knock them out, fucking
Which
hope you get them down.
fucking baryonyx right there. Level 30. Oh.
I mean, we had pretty good success at that, though, the way we did them before we started trapping things.
Yeah, when you trap things, it just becomes so much easier. It's safer.
Oh, for sure.
It's so much safer to do so.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't lose all your shit when you're trying.
You don't you minimize the ability to get arced.
Yep.
But I'll show you here. So down here, this is
Oh, that's hella cool as you're flying over the trees, like the wind gust moves the trees, and that's fucking sick.
So here's one of the original, like,
water.
Huh?
Like if you fly over the water, does it like fucking affect the water too, like it does the leaves?
Yeah.
Damn, that's badass.
See how you can see it right there? Like if you look real close.
Oh yeah,
it looks like a helicopter. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool as fuck.
So these traps here, the design is you shoot something on one end, you drag it in, it runs up the thing, and falls in and stuck. Well, now they'll run to the very top of the ramp, and they'll turn around, and they'll run away. So you have to.
Smart.
So with this particular design doesn't work for that. You have to kind of, you have to be a little bit more. Here's our original starter base. You have to be a little bit more, clever with the traps. Now that the game's been out for a while, there's been more people who, they've come up with their own trap.
Improved on trap designs.
Yeah. They start to figure it out, but now I hear a bunch of crazy ass shit going on. But they also have a weird collision effect, which was, I don't know if it was meant to be or not, but what ends up happening is the dinos slide off the trap instead of. Let's grab this parasaur and show you. The parasaur has a heart signal, like on the very top of it. It might be hard to see, but it has a heart icon.
Yeah, I can see it. Little gray one.
Yeah, that indicates that there's a baby around.
Oh shit.
So like if you have two options, you can either kill this thing and then just capture the baby, or you can capture this one and then capture the baby. But see, it just straight up walks out. It's like, nope. So you have to fucking
falling in there.
You have to fucking straight up like.
I mean, well, fuck with that thing you got there. You can pick up anything and just drop it in the trap.
Yeah, but this, like I said, this thing was so difficult to tame.
Yeah.
You're talking.
You're
talking end game. This is like around end game kind of stuff. I just got lucky when I caught it. See if I can pick up that. Yep, the old poop thrower. Oh,
the old poop throwers.
Fucking attacking me, dick.
Yep, throwing poop at you. If I can get one of those and name him Dominic.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. But yeah, no, I mean, like, I thought it was unfortunate. Other people, may agree or disagree. I was hoping that the island, they're gonna make it bigger, and it's the exact same size as the island before. So.
Yeah, I would have liked to have seen a little bit more of like an add-on.
Yeah.
It was just another little island off to the side of the map or something that was all brand new. Would have been cool to see something new. Or if they're going to keep the same map size and design, like alter the map a little bit more. Keep the basic layout, it's cool, but change up, cool certain locations.
Fucking thing. A fucking haul ass, like you'll see right here. Just land on water. You can haul ass on water because it's a bug.
Oh shit.
And
Oh
then
yeah,
it
that's cool.
and then it fucking it swims like a motherfucker too.
Fucking drifting and shit. That's cool.
Like it's a
Oh
fucking
damn.
yeah, it's a pretty good swimmer. I've actually never been underwater right here. You can see it, they screwed that up. It's all flat over there. Am I not? Oh, where's my oxygen? Okay, down bottom right. Okay. But yeah, no. So this is, and then you'll see that there's three icons right below me. Well, I don't have any out. I haven't even made any taps yet. So it takes sap, and when you get sap, you put it into its inventory, and it will convert sap into resin. And then this thing has three different attacks it can do, resin-based attacks. One of them is just like it uses its tail and just shoots like a resin shot at it. One of them's like a homing rocket, and then the other one's a trap that you throw on the ground. And the longer the thing gets in there, the more it gets covered by resin, to the point where even like Brontos and shit, they did it to a Titan. So like one of the biggest things that you can do. Can you show me how
I'm
to tag the
stuck.
new mod creature, the T-Rex looking one?
Yeah, like the new updated graphics and shit, like changed the game just enough to where it looks like almost a different map, but no, like playing as many hours as we did on the map, I know where you're at as you're flying from
Yeah.
knowing the coastlines and different ridges and shit, but I'm like, damn, dude, it does look hella different, you
To
know, in a
me,
way.
what it does is, oh, there's one right here. I'll show you. I don't have any sap, but this thing right here, you could freeze, like you can legitimately freeze it in place with
Yeah, just lock
that
them up.
resin
Yeah,
trap. Yeah. And the way you
yeah,
capture
yeah.
this thing is you have to use cannonballs and hit it in the head. And because it moves, it's
Jesus.
super difficult. But if you freeze it in place with this thing, now he's like
Yeah,
open shot.
you gotta fucking knock his ass out with cannonballs.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah, like I said, this one here. So someone in chat wants me to show how to capture the new dino, which it's a mod, so I don't have it on this server. I have it in my single player server. So I'm gonna kind of tell him how to do it. How you do it is you have to beat. It's pretty much the exact same way as you capture the Rhinonatha. You have to attack one and kill it, then you get its pheromone, and then you attract the other one. That's how you do it. It's a I found how I caught one on my single player was I found one with a baby. I went and killed the mom and then captured the baby. Because when you capture the babies, there's no special things. You just go straight up and just tame it. You just hit E. It's a straight up almost passive.
So I seen your animal just drop the deuce right now as you were flying. So that leads me to believe that there's still an outhouse in the game I can create.
Oh, 100%.
Absolutely fucking perfect.
But the best part
All
about
I
it,
needed to hear.
the best part about the outhouse now is you don't have to run any janky pipes, as you know. So you can
Yeah,
just
yeah,
put
yeah.
it there, and as long as it's within that big old bubble, you're good to go.
You thought
And
just go out and be
it's still the
good. That's
fastest
awesome.
way. It's still the fastest way to get into. Oh, you can see the clouds actually rolling. I've never noticed that.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome.
It's still the fastest way to get fertilizer for kibble. Now,
Oh yeah.
since you've played, they've done a dramatic change to the way kibble is made.
A lot easier.
Yeah. So each dino, like a dodo's in the extra small egg group. Oh, there's Nikki. She be online. So we go here.
What's up, Nikki?
We can look at right here. So the basic kibble will take a basic dino egg instead of being, and that could be whatever's in that basic dino class. So it could be
Yeah.
parasaur, it could be a
Anything.
pteranodon, it could be whatever. So you could actually, it makes making kibble significantly easier. And And if you're going to capture something and it takes exceptional kibble, but you have the kibbles that are rated higher, it will work as well on the one if you don't have it, as long as it's leveled above it. If you feed one that's leveled below it, it does half as good. So it's actually worse to give it that than something else. But if you have
Right.
exceptional kibble and you want, so what people do is they'll find like gigas, but Deinonychuses, they for some strange reason made like the best kibble, and they're easy to tame, and their eggs were just found out in the wild. So you'd go and you just jack all their eggs and go back and you just make a fuck ton of kibble.
Man, set up. Oh yeah, no, it looks pretty cool. I can't wait to play it. I definitely hope it's coming out on the pass. I'll still buy it if you have to buy it on the store, but nice to be on the pass.
Yeah, so this is for the guy in the stream. So for Certos, you need to gather their venom spines. So it's an item that you get from killing them. And then at level 75, you can craft a hemoglobin cocktail. This is a special concoction that you use to feed your tames. You feed your tame it. So you have to, it's very much like a Rhinognatha. You have to give it to your dino, and then it will attract to your dino. I have yet to tame one myself other than killing the mom and taming the baby that way. So I don't have any special like tricks on it yet other than they are vicious and aggressive. I do know when they do that spin attack, when you're out in the wild and you see them attacking, you'll see them like pop up 25% or 50%. That's in connection to it. You feed your tame dinos that. When it attacks you, the cocktail creature, they will slowly become blood drunk. So they get, they're obviously taking damage. When fully blood drunk, you can safely, passively feed them. The higher the level, the longer it takes. So, much like the Rhinognatha, it has a very similar method. So you're going to get that item, give it to your dino, probably get yourself a Stego. They have high HP. Probably a mid to high level, so level 50 and above. Pump it into HP, and then let that thing beat up on your dino, and then find a baby around you, kill it for prime meat, and yeah, passively tame it. That's gonna be the way you do it. As you see here, there's also where's it at? There's about every type of dye you can conceivably think of to make in the game too. Like every color to the rainbow. They've actually added in more berries just to consume and make the meat. I think it was to make the miho berry a little bit more difficult to pick up. You'll still pick it up, but there's just other things that share that same loot table.
Yeah, more to get instead of just that.
The Ovioraptor here, people just found out that it has a new special ability that people didn't realize before. So originally, the Ovioraptor was, you weighed it down with a bunch of stones so it couldn't move, and it boosted everything around you, and it gave all your creatures a mating boost. So it allowed them to. It gave them a mating boost, and so that was why they were desired. Then people found out that if you put them on wander, they'll walk around and they'll pick up eggs. So they were using them. There's a motherfucking Trudon right here. You remember those fucking things?
Mm-hmm.
Well, then people realized that you can pick up eggs with these. Like you turn it on wander, it'll pick up the eggs. That's cool. No big deal. This Trike's gonna jack me up. Trikes are still mofos with their shell.
Yeah.
And I don't know if they did when you played, but they'll gang up on you too.
The trikes?
Yeah.
Oh,
if you,
yeah.
If you attack one, the
the
other ones will attack you too.
Mm-hmm.
But then people figured out, these oviraptors will pick up like Bronto eggs, and Bronto won't attack them. So then they started using them on wyverns, because wyverns, the only way you can get a wyvern is you pick up the egg. Well, everything in the nest attacks you. Well, with the oviraptor, you come up with a fucking RG, you drop it down. It picks up the egg, you pick up it, and you haul ass out, and it doesn't do anything.
You're good to go.
Doesn't aggro you. Now they just found out that they've added in a lot of things from S Plus that the PC mod had, and they used to have this thing called S Plus Nanny. It would pick up all the eggs for you, the fertilized eggs, and like keep them. Well, now the Oviraptor will do that, but you have to be careful. Because if you leave them unattended, the Oviraptor will eat your tame.
Oh, shit. That's crazy.
So, like, you have to... So, there is a pro and there is a con to it as well. But that's a nifty little thing. There's also... in the same spawn table, which I don't think it's gonna pop up. We'll see if we can find one. Over in the volcano area, that's where the Giga is. That's one of the spawn tables for the Giga, the most common one. But the Giga, it shares the same spawn with the Carcharodontosaurus. So you come up here looking for a Giga, you might find the Carcharodontosaurus, which is like the counter to the Giga in PvP.
Mm-hmm.
But it's funny, the Giga, you just trinket. Like, that's all you have to do. Like, you just trinket, and once you knock it out, you can tame it. The Carcharodontosaurus, you have to trap it and then feed it dead creatures. So you have to drag dead bodies around it.
Damn.
And then once you get it filled 100%, you then have to jump on its back and ride around and kill other dinos to level it up. So you can still...
Do like different dead dinos have different stats? Like when you give it to them, like bigger ones have more effect, or no? It doesn't matter.
It's kind of the same thing. The more HP, the better. So if you can breed a decent enough dino, like one that has a ton of HP, you're kind of looking golden. There's no Giga over here in this area, so that's nerve-wracking because there was one, and now it's gone. It's like one of those things that we used to say, what's more scarier than a freaking alpha raptor that's disappeared? Like,
don't know where he's at.
You don't know where he's at. Yo, I need people to play with at my own server, but my friends are always busy. I feel you on that one. So, Vince, the whole plan is obviously, so my cousin, who happens to be in here, he's one of the guys who's
What up?
When I play, he's one of the guys who's kind of always featured on the channel. We actually are kind of in this more or less together. The guides I do just because right now, just the way things have worked out thus far, the guides I just am doing currently. The goal, there's a couple goals here. The goal is to either A, have a crowd-funded Ark server that is for the subscribers of my YouTube channel. That's kind of the goal. It would be great if it was funded by YouTube. Like, so if we hit the threshold of where we actually make money and can pay for the server, that's like the ultimate goal. However,
make them pay for it.
However, until that time, what kind of the immediate goal is, the immediate plan is I was thinking about this today. I would like to make with... Uh-oh. I just jumped off this thing and I was trying to eat something. The immediate plan would be to find a public server and have viewers and subscribers join our tribe on the island of the public server, and we all like work together to have the same goal. That's like plan A/B. I also want to do some PvP. I've never PvP'd before in the game, and I want to like give a crack at PvP. But if the YouTube thing actually works out where it's making, even if it's $30 a month, what would be nice is to do what's called a server cluster. So as the other maps come out, we just pay for multiple servers for Ark, and then the members would be able to transfer from one server to the other as they would want, as they would see fit. That's like the ultimate kind of like dream. As the server is kind of the server in YouTube, that's kind of concerned. Obviously, it'd be fantastic if, you know, we hit 100,000 subscribers or 1 million, and you know, my cousin and I were able to stop what we're doing for a living and do this full time. But that's down, you know, that's a hope. That's a hope.
Yeah, that's a dream for sure. Possibility, but definitely a dream.
Well, I appreciate, you know, honestly, like, I appreciate the feedback. I appreciate people enjoying the videos. I never thought that I was going to make videos based upon like server operation of Ark like that. I never thought that was what was gonna get me traffic and subscribers. Super thankful for it. Super thankful that it is. I've gained over like 100 subscribers in a week, and you know, I'd be lucky prior to, I was lucky to get 100 views in a week, and now I'm, you know, I've every day, you know, one day I may have one subscriber, like one new subscriber, and then the next day I may have 14 new subscribers. And the coolest part about all of it is seeing the community, like starting to build a community of people and fielding a bunch of questions. And you know, a lot of questions I know the answers to, but there's some of them that I don't. So looking at like doing the dirty work and finding out how to do it, and then, you know, where a lot of people say you can't, and then I find an answer, then I give it to somebody and they come back and say it worked. Like, dude, this is great. It actually worked. Like, that's even more rewarding. So the whole server idea is actually in a way more of like the ultimate thank you of like, hey, if I can do a crowdfunded server for my people, the people who go to my channel, all these people who've joined our Discord server. I mean, there's been tons of people who've joined. There's probably 15, 20 people who've joined in the past week. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. It definitely is awesome. I remember the days when we had the Battlefield community, man. That was cool. Always having people on, chatting it up. Bunch of groups, we had multiple squadrons. I mean, we had two full teams.
Yeah, I try to explain everything. I try to explain everything so in a way where when you're done with the video, your question has been answered. There's nothing for me. I get quickly frustrated when I'm trying to figure something out and it's not working. So when I'm trying to do something, like I want to pull up the video, I want the content to be exactly what I'm looking for. I don't want it to be beating around the bush. I hate it when you're in a video of a tutorial and you're 5 minutes into it and it hasn't started yet. They just keep beating like I don't like. I want like the information as quick as possible. I really don't even, if you've noticed, I don't even say like and subscribe. I will say like and comment, because the way YouTube works, if you like and you comment, it sees engagement and it pushes the video out more. And the hope is whatever subject that we're talking about, more people get to see it. And hopefully I'm answering a question that people are asking, and that other people, and hopefully I'm answering questions that no one else has asked or are answered yet. Like there's a bunch of people asking about how to increase the stats per level of character and dino. That seems like that's gonna need to make its own video. And then there's another one about food and water. That seems like that needs to be its own video too, because there's so many people asking that question that I feel that it deserves its own video, where hopefully they can Google it and it pops up that video and it can help ease the frustration. Yeah, so my Discord is linked on my channel, but let me grab you. I can easily grab you the link here real quick. Hang tight 1 second, and I'll do that. And again, for anybody who's been here, any longtime viewer, which none of our longtime viewers are on right now, they know me as well as they know Dubs. Like it's
Oh
called
yeah, I haven't
it it's
haven't been
called
as active as I would like to have been.
it's called Chalks Gaming just because I lack creativity of a title of a name. But I've discussed it with actually him and one of my other boys, and the whole idea is it's kind of like, yeah, in the early work I'm doing majority of the legwork. That's through limitations. We have limit things that are limiting us right now. Um, Once that's no longer a limitation, like you'll see definitely again, you'll be seeing more Dubs, possibly more Nibo. Um, yeah, we used to do this thing where my garage we would do a dual stream, so you would see
Oh
both
yeah, the good old cave days.
mine and
Yeah.
Dubs's screen, and we're playing and interacting with people and whatnot. We would do that. Again, stuff came up. I always keep saying hopefully this year, and so hopefully next year. We'll see.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, life happens, bro. I mean, shit happens. Everybody understands life.
Yeah.
We'll get back to it. We'll get back to it.
So if
It's
that's
not like we moved, to separate coasts or anything. I'm still right across the street. We'll make it happen again.
right. So if that's not working there, Vince, then you'll need to go to my channel and click the about button, and it'll be right there. It's literally the only link I have in the about section. The man cave days. Yeah, my man cave is under construction, but I have a large collection of consoles that I've collected over the years, as well as I'll obviously have a gaming PC, my gaming PC in there, projector, golf simulator. Like when it was working, man, it was awesome because I have like PlayStation from literally 1 through 5. I have Xbox from literally the first Xbox to the One X, Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, Nintendo Switch, Nintendo Wii, and all of it is hooked up to the point where I could at any time play one of those games and stream it if I wanted to, or I could play it on my projector and just sit back on the couch and just relax and play.
I didn't hear you mention it, but you also got the VR. I don't know if you did
Oh
say that,
yeah,
and I
the
just didn't
VR.
hear
Yep,
you.
I do have
Yep,
the Oculus as well. No, I did not say
yep.
that, but I do have that too.
That was fun. We definitely need to get back on that too. The fucking army
Yep,
game we played was hella fun, dude.
yep. I'm still
That
waiting
would
for
have
you.
been a pretty good viral moment, dude. That you were
Me
sniping. I'm
laying
like,
down.
are you fucking laying down in your living? That's
Yeah.
fucking awesome.
Yeah. Yes, I am.
Yes, I am. Yep. That was
No,
classic.
it's just right now we didn't get into the content creation early enough to be the first people to do it, and so
Right.
there's plenty of people out there who have there's it's like I look at it like daytime soap operas. Everyone has like there's so many of them that it's easy to watch whatever you want to watch, and it's with that aspect it's easy to be found and it's also hard to be found kind of deal.
Right.
So
Yeah, you're a
again
dime a
I'm
dozen now.
again I'm super thankful that I even I even found a video thing that worked. Like I
Right. Have
noticed
any
now,
followers or any takeoff, you know?
yeah, I mean I noticed now that again from the last time I checked my studio, I'm up another subscriber. And
Nice.
my video that I made the other day, which was just kind of like, okay, here's what I've learned from the community questions that I have fielded, what the popular things that people want to change in the Ark server. Harvest rate, XP, taming rate, baby rate, like all these things. I made like a top 10, like here's the things that you need to change right now before you start your server. And by the end of the night, it will hit 1,000 views. And generally speaking, for my channel, it's very difficult for something to hit 1,000 views, but once it does, then it starts to kind of go. So
Takeoff.
I'm hoping once this one in 6 more views hits 1,000 views, it kind of goes and brings more traffic, brings more watch time. That would be fantastic. And we're at 937 subscribers out of 1,000, and we are at the watch time doesn't really update in real time. It won't update until tomorrow, but we're at 2,287 of 3,000. There's 2 different thresholds we have to hit. 3,000 gives us access to memberships where people can pay like a monthly fee for membership, and I don't really see what the point of that is. Like they get special icons and special tags, but I don't really see what the point of that is. You get the super chats, which that's cool. People like to see their names or whatnot. For me, what's exciting is we'll now be able to actually display our merchandise on the YouTube channel in the description.
Oh, hell yeah.
You'll be able to
That's
see the
cool.
shirts. You'll be able to see the hats. That's cool.
Nice.
And even though there's seriously like a $2 markup on it, again, it's not there to be made money. It would be cool just to see one person who's not one of
Yeah.
us
Yeah,
wearing
throw up a picture or
DE
something on
hat.
fucking. Yeah.
That
Oh, hell yeah.
like
Yep.
that again
Or a
is the
big chalk nasty shirt. Fuck, that'd be cool. Dubsack
yep,
shirt, something.
yep. Like,
Absolutely, that would be incredible.
and then you now get to go to the okay, hey, now we have that going. Let's see. Hey, thank you. I'm new to private servers. Always play officials. So
We could
Yeah,
throw up
we can
our
fucking get to
Funkos, dude. We got plenty of the Funkos. Start making them, get more of those custom ones. Put them up on
I was
there.
gonna say the thing now is like custom ones. Now we can actually
Yeah.
make the chalk and dubs ones, which is like,
Hmm.
which is what somebody had said on like Facebook. Actually, Sachi, who no longer works with us, um,
Hmm.
um, they said, oh, now you can like pretty much market your own things. I'm like, well, in a way, we can market our own things. Like we
Right.
can, you made one. The plan was if I drew your name, I was gonna make you one. We could legitimately make a special chalk and dubs one and just have it. Even if we don't sell it, we can just put it in the background of our videos. Like,
Right. Yeah.
yeah,
That's kind of, like a setup, obviously gaming setup. That's how I have mine set up. I'm like, dude, get some more pop guys, put them in the background of our videos. It'd be hella cool. But then, actually have our own custom ones.
yeah,
Gotta
no,
have 'em.
like, I mean, I'm so the one that's what the next threshold is really that. That's what I'm really excited for. And then once we hit that 3,000 mark, we're 1,000 away. We're 1,000 hours away of hitting the eligibility. And once we hit that eligibility, you can't lose it. Once you become a partner, you're a partner. And then it's kind of like, okay, now we really sit back. Now we really dial in on how to get this channel from 1,000 to 100,000. Like, we gotta hit 1,000 first, and
Yeah.
then
Oh,
we
yeah.
gotta hit 100,000.
Baby steps.
And
Baby steps.
I always feel like my hope is it's gonna be the same thing. It's a struggle for me to get the video to 1,000 if it does, but when it does, it goes. I'm hoping for the same thing. I'm hoping for. It's been a struggle to get to 1,000, but when we do, I hope it goes. Because I know what I used to do before I started like doing content. I would type in whatever the name of the video I'm looking for. Look at the thumbnail, then I would look at how many views it had. Then I look at how many like likes it had. Then that would register if I'd clicked the video or not.
Yeah,
Like,
I kind of do something similar to that, but I go like video time length, like how
yep,
long's the video?
that too.
But
That
dude, that's
too.
that's a 45-minute video. No, I ain't watching that one.
Depending, if you're changing a car battery for a 45-minute video,
Oh, well, yeah.
I'm not watching that
Yeah.
video. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
no, absolutely. For sure. I mean, depending on what you're searching for.
Yeah, depending on the topic. If it's if it's a a podcast, hey, I'll probably watch a 45-minute podcast. That's no big deal. Someone's live stream, again, depending on the topic. But I think this is where I've changed my attitude when I look at things. Even if the video has 500 views, I will now watch it because I know that, hey, maybe this 500 view video is actually really good.
Yeah, and it just hasn't got traction.
It just hasn't caught traction yet.
Yep.
The wrong people have looked at it. The one thing that I took into account that last video that I made was I watched this TikTok with Mr. Beast, and he had said like two things that really kind of hit home. He said, I'll tell you this. If you're under 1,000 subscribers, I don't mean to hurt your feelings, but your videos are probably not very good. You probably think they're good, but I'm telling you right now, they're probably not very good. You need
Yeah.
to really sit back and really look at it. He goes, and then get the word algorithm out of your head. He said a lot of people look at it like the algorithm. It's like this big computer code and da 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 da. He said, whenever you talk to yourself about the algorithm, replace the word algorithm with audience. So, oh, the algorithm didn't like that video. No, the audience didn't like that video. It's like those two things last week is what was like my focus of okay. And then now it's try to improve on one thing each time. Try to make the video more
Right.
interesting. Try to make the video you know, for me, try to have more inflection in the voice, try to mess around with the thumbnail ideas, like be consistent, just things like that. But as you know, it is 10:30. So you know what that means.
Oh, it's about that time.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do if there's a freaking a yawn freaking emote.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah. Ooh.
That's
I'd be
what's
like,
got to be mine for like anytime I get a new subscriber. That's what's got to pop off. Like little like an emoji guy pops up all tired, yawning.
ooh. I do that, and I usually have this one. But yeah, you know, I just yeah. The stream wasn't gonna be about a bunch of anything other than just kind of showing off the game for you to see. So
Yeah. Yeah. Again, like I said, I hope everything I'm seeing here is what comes to console. You know, it looks remotely close.
so one thing that's cool is um like right here, if it was voice over IP, so if it was in game, as I'm talking, my mouth would be moving.
Oh shit, that's cool.
That actually was in the old Ark.
Yeah, yeah, I remember that part. Yeah.
Oh, she's doing that. Well, you know, it is about that time. I do have to call it a night because we have an awesome work day ahead of us.
Mm-hmm.
But
Busiest
for
day of the
everyone,
week.
yep,
Gonna be
for everyone
fun.
who did tune in, Dubs included, Vince as well, appreciate you guys. Anybody from the channel who happens to see this video and makes it this far, appreciate everybody.
Oh, yeah.
We're on the grind to 1,000. Yeah,
Yep, yep. Thanks for tuning
like I
in,
said,
guys. We'll catch you next time.
every morning I wake up, I hit the refresh button, that subscriber number changes and it only goes up, and I only smile bigger. Knowing
Absolutely.
that, and when I get the comments, knowing that, hey, people are seeing the video and they're either, you know, thanking me for the video or they're question, you know, they have a question, and both are good things. So
Participating. Yep.
until then, you know, I'll probably be releasing a video at the end of the week about the food and the water and all that stuff. But till then, everybody, we'll catch you next time.
Yep, yep. Later, later.